ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Nanyang Championships. We have SG Rejects versus Sig.Trust. If I'm not wrong, it should be Thailand versus Singapore. SG Rejects, a couple of familiar names if you're familiar with the Singapore scene. Yasera, Chibix, Poloson, and a few other names that are labeled stand-ins for now. But I'm Lysander, going to be joined here by Luminous once again for day 2 of the Southeast Asian qualifiers to see who goes to play up in the playoffs in Singapore. How you doing, Lumi?
I'm doing great. Woke up early for nothing, but it's okay.
Yeah, oh man, I got it last minute as well. I woke up this morning and saw that, and I was pretty pissed myself. But yeah, sorry you had to go through that. But
nah, man, it's all good. It's all good.
Hope you had your cereal.
I did.
I know you're a cereal kind of guy. Alright, so SG Rejects, if you're not familiar, Poloson used to play for First Departure. He was a mid laner. Chibix, a pretty good mid player, off lane core. He's kind of like a number 2. Yasera as well. He used to play a lot of mid for, what was that name of the team? What was that? Insidious? Yeah, Insidious. He used to play for this team called Insidious. Not sure what happened to them now. And Singaporean players do shuffle a lot. They shuffle around a lot, and you know, they end up with each other more or less. A lot of times the teams disband because of the army, which is why we were delayed today. Some teams requested for a later time because they had to request for a... I mean, they were only able to leave the army camp at a late timing, so they couldn't make the first slot, which was 5. So I believe that's the story here, and yeah. Well, as an army guy myself, I have to be a little bit more empathetic, I guess.
Do you think that's why actually the Singaporean scene or the C scene is somewhat weakened?
I think that's why Singapore scene is crap. That's the main thing, because all the good players either yeah, well, most of them get poached by the army because the prime age is where it also coincides with when the army begins. Very few of us get lucky. I mean, Miracle, I think, and myself are kind of lucky in the sense where we have more flexible timetables, but it's all the luck of the role actually. So you've got to get really lucky, have easier timetables, and it's really messed up. Ice managed to plow through it. He was really lucky that his army ended before the Dota scene took off. So he was kind of in a slump, if you realize, during TI2 because of the army thing as well. He didn't have a lot of time to practice. But after that, he was home free. He moved to China, where because he realized there are no stable teams here in Singapore. I mean, after HY left, I mean, I felt that there were a lack of good captains. You know, Miracle is one of them, but I really can't think of anyone else that really come to mind when I talk about Singaporean captains. So we'll see if SG Rejects can pull through. I mean, Sig.Trust, they do have some very famous people. Lakel's being one of them. Very talented hard carry.
How long has Lakel's been playing Dota? I remember like Dota 1 days he's been playing anti-mage, Morphling. Even on patches where like those heroes are not like the meta heroes to pick, he still makes it work. He's got to be playing pro Dota for like 10 years now.
Yeah, like I mean, like I believe he used to come from the Dota 1 days, the really old school Garena. I don't know, Battle.net.
Lakel's was a TI1, right? I want to say he was a TI1.
I think so, yeah. There were a lot more Southeast Asian teams in TI1 because that's where I think a lot of Southeast Asian teams were in TI1 because of them being the old Dota 1 pros. A lot of people picked up on Dota 2 later on in the further TI. I mean, the ones from the West at least came later on. But yeah, I think they were in TI1. Not so sure about that, but yeah. I do remember hearing LD yell about Lakel's Morphling and stuff. He's really into the Southeast Asian scene.
Yeah, Lakel's is, I mean, one of my favorite carries, at least from the C scene. But focusing back on the draft here, Queen of Pain as well as Ember Spirit being picked up by SG Reject. And that's going to force Sig.Trust to draft a little bit more disables. So far, you have Wyvern, and there's a Silencer pick, which somewhat, it's not too surprising, right?
Yeah, I mean, Wyvern is top tier. I mean, the nuke is pretty insane. The ultimate crazy stuff, long range. I mean, I feel like Winter Wyvern, like just picking her up, no, I mean, just introducing her into the hero pool makes Beastmaster kind of obsolete.
Well, true. I'm not sure whether that's... Well, first of all, they serve different roles. Second of all, I think Beastmaster being a very strong gem as well as Necrobook carrier, I think adds to his utility. And where Wyvern cannot solo kill with a Winter's Curse, I guess if you drop it among 3 heroes you can, but Beastmaster, if you roar and pop a Necrobook, you can actually solo kill even the tankiest of carries during the mid game.
But how often do you see the Beastmaster off lane work out and get Necrobooks so quickly? I mean, at the level 6, level 11 mark, they usually have the same utility. They're picked for that ultimate. I was about to say Skywrath Mage, but yeah, go on.
It is pretty rare, but you do see players making it work. Like Fata's Beastmaster has been excellent.
Demon.
Well, Demon, I'm not sure what team he plays on now, but Mag also from Team Vega also makes it work. So it's definitely a very niche pick, but I've never really compared the two heroes together in my mind. I more compare Morphling, the strength Morphling to Beastmaster, mostly for the stun, but I see where you're coming from. And now Sig.Trust picks up a Dragon Knight, which to me is actually one of the most annoying heroes to play against if you're Ember and Queen of Pain, because once he gets a Blink Dagger, essentially there is an instant disable on the enemy team. It's very, very hard to evade, especially when he's on his range form.
Yeah, Dragon Knight is a popular pick among. I think they were the ones that started with the Blink. I think they kind of popularized it here. They were really well known for their BKB or Shadowblade BKB Blink Dagger or something like that.
Shadowblade and Blink.
Yeah, Shadowblade Blink, Shadowblade BKB Blink. Kind of that build. You get the idea. That just Blink Dragon Form, and because you're so tanky, you usually survive the follow up. And with Silencer as well, you can actually just drop a global right after the tail lands to ensure pick off to start a fight right. But I really like this Skywrath pick. I think it's a great counter to Winter Wyvern. If he tries any of that funny Cold Embrace stuff, he sets up a perfect Mystic Flare. So I think Skywrath is a great pick. It's a hero that has fallen out of favor after the series of intelligence nerfs that made his mana pool really low. But I think he still has a place in this meta game. He's really good for harassing mid laners. It's really good for killing people off solo.
Yeah, I think a reason that we don't see Skywrath as much is if you look at the first couple of picks and bans in this game, it's the Spearbreaker, Tusk, Undying. He deals very poorly with these heroes that just kind of run at him, and he really needs some items to make him work. And speaking of which, Night Stalker is yet another hero that Skywrath Mage does poorly against, but with the two on the same team, you know, Night Stalker providing you some excellent night vision. And more importantly, I feel like SG Reject has some strong laning capability. Imagine we're going to see something like Queen of Pain mid with a Skywrath rotating in, harassing.
You don't think it's an Ember mid?
I mean, it could go either way. Given the fact that there is a DK mid, you could kind of lane the Ember there and essentially get even farm. But maybe SG Reject wants to focus to win on the mid lane as well.
Yeah, but you don't really beat a DK mid though. He just
I think if you send the Skywrath there, you beat him very hard, in fact. Yes. So we'll see how SG Reject wants to lane it. I think the strength of this lineup so far is the versatility of the laning as well. Because you can also send Night Stalker +1 to the bottom, depending what composition Sig.Trust drafts.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the NS works out. There are some rather troubling heroes. I think Winter Wyvern is really bad for NS to deal with. But you have the Skywrath to follow up, so that's what I really like about this. There's NS to face tank and Skywrath to just drop the bolts from the back lines. But I honestly think it will be a core queen or a offlane queen, depending on how they draft this, to be honest. It might be an offlane queen.
It also could be a solo mid silencer. We see teams like Alliance have done that as well. So we definitely can't count that out.
Yeah.
Looking at Signature's looking at Signature's draft, they need an offlane. Although they could also run some sort of offensive. It's gonna be a Nyx. Nyx is so good against Skywrath Mage. In fact, whenever you see Skywrath, or whenever you play Skywrath and you see a Nyx, you just kind of feel bad.
Yeah, feels bad, man. But I think it's safer to put DK middle. Silencer will be very susceptible to a dive from Night Stalker and Skywrath, so I think putting a DK there is a lot better, and have people TP in to save him later on. And DK doesn't lose the lane as hard.
Yeah, not only that, like once DK hits level 6, he really pressures the enemy mid from checking runes as well as ganking. Because if you do rotate away from the lane, you're gonna get your tower push. Let's say this is a support Night Stalker.
I like this Doom pick because I feel like Trust only have like two semi-cores. Silencer and Dragon Knight aren't the top tier carry heroes per se. They're not Silencer, no, they're not Storm Spirit level of core. They're not Faceless Void Anti-Mage level of core either. So, I'm not sure. Oh, we didn't crash. Wow.
Not yet.
Okay. Let's not jinx it.
So
but, yeah, I feel like the Doom will, just dooming either DK or Silencer will really take out most of anything Trust can throw at them.
yeah, I think maybe dooming the DK might sound counterintuitive because he's a very tanky hero. But if you think about it, he's really tanky because he has a lot of armor, which Doom doesn't care about. And also he has a very kind of spammable stun. So if you doom the Dragon Knight, then Sig.Trust suddenly lose a ton of their disable. Obviously, I think you'd rather doom a lot of these backline intelligence heroes as well. I think this is a great Doom pick, like you mentioned. Any person you Doom is going to be excellent for the team.
It feels like Trust are supposed to run as a 5-man squad, so if you Doom any one of these, you just ruin your whole plan. So let's look at Singapore Rejects. I don't know why they have 4 stand-ins. Like, this is... I mean, they're supposed to have Freedom, Elsmurf, Awa, and Chains on their team, but I only see Ysera on from the main squad on here. So either they had some internal shuffling, or everyone's busy, and that's really weird. It's like a whole different team, and Ysera standing in for them.
That's fine. I mean, hopefully they would have a good showing. This is a fairly prestigious tournament they're trying to qualify for, and they have some very tough team to beat. I think right now so far, Marigold's the team is the team to beat. Yeah, that's a team that to me has the strongest showing so far.
Yeah, I would have said MPP Phoenix, but they didn't look good yesterday. But yeah, let's run to the teams. Right inside, we have Jabs playing his Lina, Silencer played by Lakel, so it's gonna be Core Silencer, Abba, gonna be the Nyx Assassin, the Winter Wyvern gonna be played by Boombell, and we have MyPro playing that DK, Dragon Knight mid, really cool set there. And the Dire side, we have Singapore Rejects, but there are Singaporean Rejects, but there are 4 stand-ins. So we have Ysera from the main squad playing the safe lane Ember Spirit, Chibix gonna play that mid Queen of Pain, Akutatawu on the Night Stalker, Bomberman on the Skyriff Mage. Last but not least, we have Lysander playing that offlane Doombringer, probably going to go for that Scorched Earth shenanigans once again. So, Lumi, what are your thoughts? Who's going to win?
I like the draft from Singaporean Reject much more. They're much tankier, and despite the fact that there's a lot of disables on the Radiant side, the heroes are just very hard to catch. Night Stalker's fast, Doom's fast, and of course Queen of Pain as well as Ember is very elusive. With that said though, I think the draft is even enough where if one team plays a lot better than the other team, it really could go either way. So
okay, I've gotten some news that Akutatawu is HYHY.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I know that he's done with Army, so he might be coming out of retirement. So
is he done with League of Legends? I know he said
he was done with League of Legends for a whole year now. I played with him once after that, but he's done with Army. He's either done with Army or it's gonna be done really soon. So he's able to rejoin the scene soon enough. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, he's one of the few captains I really think that is worth respecting in Singapore.
I mean, one of the things that's really about the old school player is that yeah, you could come back, you're famous from your heydays, but you really need to prove yourself whether you can hang with the new guys. So we'll see whether if indeed it is HYHY, whether he'll do well this game.
I hope it's HYHY. I hope the chat will substantiate some of these claims. I did check it out from chat earlier on, but hopefully it's true. I mean, I would like to see him come back. Ysera is going to be playing that farming Ember Spirit. What are your thoughts on farming Ember? Don't you think that his skill set is meant to be aggressive in a solo condition, a mid lane condition, with bottle spam and everything, or mid lane, double LSA?
Yeah, I do kind of agree where mid lane. They're gonna first split on the bottom lane here as well, and also mid lane, Dragon Knight taking a ton of damage. Okay, a couple of things to talk about. You asked about DK trapping really low. I think that Ember Spirit could fight really well, but as of late, you see a lot more BOTs as well as Battle Furies, which is definitely
BOT
more.
first?
Well, drums and then BOTs and then Battle Fury. Wow. It's definitely a very greedy build. With that said, you definitely go something like Treads, Aquila, and then just start fighting. So I really think it really comes down to player style. With that said, because you have a Queen of Pain mid, I think she's going to be the designated ganker. And Ember Spirit is a fine carry in the late game. So I think the way that they've laned it is definitely fine. Also, I do want to point out that Doom dying to the safe lane silencer is actually pretty bad for him because
his intel loss.
Yeah, intel loss hurts him so much. That hero is already pretty dumb, and now he's dumber.
Yeah. Oh, brain drain going on here, but I think it was a mistake. I mean, he should not have died. If Boots, I don't see him dying. Part of short of a mistake. Ever in big trouble as they block him up for that Night Stalker initiation. The Mango comes out.
Woo!
He will drop that voice. A 3-man stun, but the chop will come in. Ysera will pick up that kill. So it's 1 for 1 apiece now. Amber Spirit, the safe lane core will get a kill on the board. 200 gold swing. The last is favoring Lakels though. We have to watch out for him. We'll see how good his carry silencer will be. There are a lot of face charges in this dire lineup, so I'm not sure how well Silencer can survive with only a Wyvern saving him.
Yeah, this Wyvern had to play out of his mind with Winter's Curse. I also think that the team should invest in at least 1 or 2 Force Staff to keep the core safe. I imagine Lakels will go something like Rod of Ato into Force Staff, but
you don't think he would cheat for Midas? Maybe, I don't know. He's saving up a lot of gold.
Midas makes sense when you're doing so well in lane.
First blood.
You definitely need some sort of utility kind of survival item for the hero. He's just way too squishy.
Is this common? This Lina, Dragon Knight, Queen of Pain, Night Stalker dual lane in the mid lane?
Well, I think the mentality is DK can't really solo 1v1 against Queen of Pain. I mean, he can, he won't die, but he won't really do well.
Oh man.
And then the Lina is gonna come in to help out a little bit with the stacking as well. And then the other side is like, well, Lina's here, so Night Stalker might as well help out a bit as well. So I think it's just a ton of rotation. Speaking of rotation, looks like we're gonna see
this is a dead micro. Nighttime strikes and they'll pound in on this Dragon Knight. There's a lot of assist goals going this way though. And they get him. It's a good kill. Oh, they're gonna look for one more. Jabs, HY finding them in the sidelines there, and he will get in the LSA. Will land Doom under the tower, but nothing much other than that. And Chibix gets himself 2 easy kills here in the middle lane. The Haste Rune paying off. 1 and 3 now, and they'll start pressuring this tier 1 tower. And I'm not sure if I should call him HY. I haven't got to confirm.
Radiant's middle tower.
All right, we'll call him fake HY until he becomes a real one.
Okay.
All right, Midas is finished on Lakels. That, by the way, that was a pretty obvious gank.
Yeah.
That Sig.Trust should not have fell into. Like, they have a ward seeing the top river, so they saw the heroes rotating in, and I think this comes from somebody.
I think it was smoke. They didn't see it coming with the smoke. The Queen picked the Haste Rune.
True, though.
The Queen picked the Haste Rune, the Skyruff pinged it out, but they didn't realize there were 3 heroes in the mid lane, waiting to pile in.
The other thing is that at nighttime, or 4 minutes into the game, you need to play defensive, because that is the first night with the Night Stalker, so there's that they should have a little bit more careful about as well.
Yeah, it's easy to lose track of time whenever you're playing. Looks like Night Stalker is just gonna scoot on away. We'll check out his level 4. He did go for point and silence. I know you don't like this build. Do you think in this game it's applicable?
What do you mean? What do you mean with point and silence?
You went to point and silence. Yeah, you said normally you want to go for 2-0-2 by level 4.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to player preference, but if you look at this game, right? Normally if you're ganking a Puck or Queen of Pain, the silence really comes in handy, but what is the silence really for early on?
DK stun.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, it's fine. He's getting great levels now on the bottom lane, so eventually he'll catch back up.
Yeah, it's a very haphazard laning going on here. We have a level 2 Skyruff Mage about to hit level 3. The Observer was late planted as well. They planted it around the 3-minute mark, and it allowed for vision in the nighttime phase. And dropping an Observer ward here. Not sure if it was spotted out. They are going to scout out Lina as well as the Dragon Knight. There's going to be an LSA follow-up. Oh no, the Sonic Boom flies across here from that Sasser creep, and now they lose their Skyruff Mage. The Sonic Wave though catches 2. Great placement there from Chibix. It will get that kill. Jabs going in for that south placement, and now Jabs are going to be healed up by that Winter Wyvern. They're going to cure it up. Is that LSA? Nope, the point blows up the Lina. Boom Bell now in trouble as well. Chibix doesn't have any mana to commit now. He's going to back off, and well, HY is still going to be backing off. Fake HY. Gonna build himself an Urn of Shadows, nearly hitting that level 6 now. Will he get Darkness or will he go for more Hunter?
Generally, most players go for maxing the passives, or as well as their nukes. You generally don't get Darkness till 10 or 11, so we'll see what he goes for. Also, that was a pretty big gank, because if they won that fight and had more mana or HP left, and they took the 2 big creeps left in the camp, DK would have lost a lot, but now he's gonna go back and find that, hey, there's still 1 or 2 creeps left, so not too bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good amount of gold. The Ellis, oh wow, the Dragon Slave did no damage. Level 1. But yeah, good kill there. But it was still a great gank. I think the Skyrift went in a little bit too early. But apart from that, I think it was a solid gank. That Sonic Wave placement was excellent. Went right between both heroes, getting both of them in the blast range.
Yeah, the Kells with the global really helped out as well. And speaking of the Kells, looks like he's gonna die here.
Oh, here comes Empress Red. Yeah, and that's what your silence is for. I mean, there's no retaliation. Yes, there's no global anyway. So yeah, well, they get the last word off, but Ysera is gonna cut him in half, and well, it's gonna be treads. Why do Embers get treads over face boots? Is it the mana thing?
Yeah, it's definitely the mana thing. It's even though you're safe lane, I think most Ember Spirit gets a bottle as well. And between Tress Swap and bottle switch, or sorry, bottling up and Tress Swap, you should have enough mana to fight. I do want to say that I think Singaporean Reject should place a lane ward. I know that was a smoke gank, and the lane ward would
Next assassin getting blown up again. Oh, they spike it up. Oh, double stun as well. They might get out. Nah, he's not going anywhere. Queen going in. Queen. Yeah, Queen goes in, screams him to the side, jabs. That's a regeneration, but jabs. He's out of mana. He's trying to fight a Queen without any mana. He has a lot of bottle charges. Who's coming in? It's the DK, but DK's TP is so long. Good silence there from Bomberman. Just ready to receive that DK, preventing any kind of counterplay. And looks like MyPro will just TP in for nothing. He will get a huge creep wave as a result. He does have stick charges. If he wants to use this Dragon Flame, he will be able to. Yeah, he will. So he will secure some farm, but apart from that, they lose quite a bit as they lose that off-lane Nyx once again.
Bottom lane, Lakel's going back to the Swarm. He does now have a lane ward to protect himself from ganks. This is really the downside of a safe lane silencer. Sure, you're protecting him. It looks like we're going to see a go here against Lakel, but rotating it is the Bomb Bell. Global silence is used, but it looks like you're not really turning this to a kill.
Yeah.
And that's quite unfortunate.
And it's a GS use defensively. It's a single gank here from Ysera. He had no backup, and he forced out a global silence, which was I think really worth it for him.
That was a really good play by fake HY because as soon as Ember Spirit went in, HY turned on darkness
To scare him.
and yeah, in the shoes of Silencer, you see darkness going on, you see an Ember flying in. There's high likelihood that there's a Night Stalker coming in as well, so he just had to global there, right? Kind of like an ultimate trade forced by HY.
It makes me believe that it's really HY. I mean, with all the strategic plays,
shit.
yeah, with all the next level stuff. Oh, here comes the smoke. The counter play here from Trust. They're looking for an opening, but it's gonna be really tricky to do. I'm not sure who they can really pick off here. There are a lot of trees that could potentially break off the smoke, and yeah, now MyPro gonna decide to opt for the Dragon Form and start pressuring his tier 1 instead.
Yeah, I mean, Sig.Trust's lineup is really magic based early on. And if you look at how tanky just the HP level of Singaporean Reject's lineup is, I feel like Sig.Trust will have a lot of trouble in this coming mid game.
Are we gonna go though? It's daytime. The tower is dropping really low with the poison ticks, and it's in deny range. They could go for
Yeah,
it.
they'll just deny it.
They're baiting in. No, they're baiting in. Silence comes out, and here comes the TP. Your Empress Spirit is in. Dragon Knight. Oh, he gets doomed out, and a chain from Ysera catches two. Lena and DK probably going down. Oh, there is going to be a secure for a while, but the Empress Shield is going to be more than enough. The stun comes out. Ysera dropping low, and the Splinter Blast going to be enough. And Lakel's running away from so many heroes. Is there going to be a void? There will be a void. He explodes in a pile of bats. And Emma silenced up once again. The DK, he bought back into the game. This is trouble. He stuns the creep. HY getting body blocked there by the dragon. He kills the Nyx assassin, turns around for a drive-by. And now silences up the Dragon Knight as well. It's only going to last for 3 seconds. The tail is ready and the flame, but the Sonic Wave takes out the Winter Wyvern and could be dead for the DK as well. He has 17 stick charges. He should be okay. He should be okay. Jibix, they want to run away. He has stick charges maybe. Oh, the stick charges up. Stun. One more hit. 2 hits. Blink. Oh, good stick charge return. And DK tried to do the bait play there. In the end, only managing to keep himself alive after that buyback. Really not a good fight at all for Trust. Look at that goal graph. We have a 3,500 deficit for them. And looking at net worth, Jibix calls in sweetly on that 5.2k.
Yeah, worst part is that Silencer died with Midas on cooldown, so he's not using it for
the worst
a long while.
The worst healing in the world.
Is he gonna block this sack? Please, Lakel's. Lakel's, please.
Lakel.
Alright.
I thought he was good carry.
Not a good look for Sig.Trust right now. The only thing that's going well for them is that they have some sick observer wards. Right? Look at this, is that Mugo? A Mugo ward from Final Fantasy?
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Copyright. Okay,
Apparently,
I just watched Peloson eat a catapult. I think that's one of the coolest things.
Oh,
Midas
they
in
just
catapult, devouring catapults. I think that's so awesome. He buys a Midas. Is this a good game for Midas, Lumi?
apparently every game is a good game for Midas, because it seems like every Doom that we've seen have gone Midas first, right?
Yeah, you just, I mean, God's told me before when I was trying to climb MMR that Doom should just buy Midas because
Dire's top tower
he
is
just
under
prints
attack.
money after that.
I mean, it really depends what kind of role you want to fill.
Oh,
but...
Ember Spirit. He gets cursed. Oh no, there's no curse! Ysera, he's gonna be okay! He turns on the Ember Shield. I don't think he's in any kind of trouble whatsoever.
top tower
And
has
Lina
fallen.
dropping down to half health, and they might actually pressure it more now. Or maybe
Yep,
not.
looks like it's just a T1 tower push, and right now Sig.Trust has not really lost anything. Every time I see Sig.Trust, I just want to say Myth.Trust, because they've been...
Yeah. Oh,
a long
regeneration
time.
here on the DK. He is in dragon form. He has half the duration left. Shibix is just gonna stick around. Shibix, tail. Nearly landed that tail. But Bomberman's ready for the response as well. And oh, we have the Night Stalker jumping in. And that's great. MyPro getting silenced up. He doesn't have anything. He tries to chime in on the situation, but a scream comes and a sonic wave as well. Look out! In a rock and a hard place. The Doom Dragon Knight can only flap his wings while he's on fire from the Demon Lord himself. But HY comes on and he smacks the DK in the back. He's still doomed. Bomberman has to be careful. Gets clanked down by the Dragon Knight. Now he's secure. He's still silenced once again, spending the entire time with his mouth shut. Now we're going back to that Nyx Assassin. The DK should most probably fall. Or am I wrong about this? Nope, the Queen coming in. He tries to go for the tail. Desperation tail there. But in the end, it doesn't end that well for him. And we have a 5 and 16 kill score right now. The Nyx Assassin's still alive. Prolosum will jam that sword right in. And it now is 5-17. That gold graph going to that 5,005, and EXP same thing as well. Can they come back from this kind of loss early game though?
Probably not, simply because Silencer is just... It's one of those cores that, first of all, you don't have farm early, so the question is how do you keep getting farm? Second of all is, what's stopping Singapore and Reject from keep doing the same thing over and over again? Unless, you know, they're diving tier 4 towers, they should be fine. Fake HY coming in. Yeah, unless Singapore and Reject just like dive way too deep. Their heroes are just so tanky, and you just run at the Silencer. There's nothing like Atos or Force Staff to like, you know, increase your distance away from your enemies. It's just hard to play this lineup. I feel like what what Sig.Trust really needed was something like a clockwork. Something that could sit in the front line and push people back.
Ysera gonna get scattered up by Nyx. Are they gonna push this now? Oh yeah, he turns on the shield in time though. He might get out in time, but he gets tailed up. Is that Laguna? There is gonna be a Laguna. There's gonna be enough damage. Or is that?
Oh.
No, he jumps to the side. Okay, wrong. Wrong spirit usage there, but yeah, in the end, they lose the Ember Spirit, and that's a big kill to get for Sig.Trust, and he's gonna hide in trees. Bomberman out of mana, the TP. Oh man, his life sucks. On a scale of 1 to suck ass, that's his life right now. Oh, he ukes! The creeps are gonna keep him there.
God.
And ah man, the plays from this man. He even gets the courier flying off some sentries for style points. But yeah, well, he got out in time.
He's gonna get ganked again, but good awareness. He's gonna port back mid and waste a little bit of time
this
here.
roaming Night Stalker has Aghanims in 900 gold.
Yeah, it's a support Night Stalker, but look at his score. He's 3-1 and 11. He's been involved so many kills, and more importantly, because he's so tanky, when he dies, he's just dying towards the end of the fight. So he's getting like full bonus gold, full experience. He's so rich.
Yeah, man. I think it's the real guy. You think he's legit? I'm gonna ask one of the players later on. Oh no. Bye. Skyrim. Oh, he missed the stun.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, he might need to get tailed here. No, he will not. Sonic Wave. That's enough damage. The Academ Scepter really amplifying that. And Ysera waiting his own sweet time to land the steering chains. It's gonna be enough. The scream comes out. It's holy shit for Chivix. 10-0 and 0. Easy game. Look at this Skyruff. Double branches saving his life there.
Alright man, that gold graph keep going further and further down. Lysander has his first survival item finish. It's gonna be that Rod of Atos. Question
is it really a survival item though? They jump to you and then what?
I mean, it's good against Night Stalker, I guess. Sort of.
Yeah.
You slow him down, and that's okay against Doom. Also, Jabs working towards a mech. One of the few times you ever see Arena go to mech, because her mana pool is
it's gonna be heavily taxed. I think Arcane's first might have been the play. Oh, Queen DCs, so
Well, I think the mech for the next fight would be absolutely huge because, again, their team is so squishy that you need every bit of HP you get. The big concern is, what the hell is DK going for? Oh, it looks like he's got a Blink Dagger. Okay. Because I looked at his hero, I was like, oh my god, he's dirt poor. But he does have a Blink Dagger, and now with the Blink as well as a Global online, they could start going for kills, especially on this Queen of Pain, right? Queen of Pain is carrying a big streak because she's getting a ton of kills. You get a kill on her, suddenly you're right back in this game, I think.
Oh well. If you kill her. Well, Chibix is known to dive a little bit, so.
Yeah, right now it's hard because she has a haste and Aghanims, but imagine that she doesn't have the haste rune. Like, you blink DK stun, you follow somebody else, and then you global, and then you have DK stun back up. It's doable. It's gonna be hard though.
Well, we'll see. They do get some stacks here, Sig.Trust. We'll see if they actually win a team fight. Have they won a team fight in this entire game, I wonder?
No, they have not. But this is a good time to fight, right? It's daytime, they have global, they have blink DK, they haven't been seen it yet, but looks like Dire is doing the exact same play. They're also looking to do a smoke gang.
They're hugging a tier 1 tower, and they're gonna go in a different direction, I think. Yeah, they're looking for Nyx Assassin, and they're wrapping around. Looks like Sig.Trust. They want to make something happen. And it's just a good time though. Oh, they're gonna smoke. They see it right away. Abba going in. He's gonna walk into the sentry window. He spikes first. Immediately the global size comes out. The DK goes in, finds that Skyrim mage. It's gonna be instant kill. So it's now 4 versus 5. Are they gonna push? Yes, they are. Mypro gets caught out. The lashes come in onto Lacal's screams. So many screams. It was a great Winter's Curse, but really, is it enough? Lacal's trying to throw out the glaives. It's not gonna be enough. Like you said, that haste rune, it's gonna be more than enough. And Chibix is on the hunt. He wants that Nyx Assassin kill. He's gonna run the wrong way. And Abba will head on west and escape out of there, or east rather. And Chibix not fearing anything right now, just jumps on in. 7 to 22. They get the Skyrim early on, but that global silence didn't last long enough, and reinitiation happened. Chibix 11-0 now.
If Singaporean Reject could have chose what hero they would have died out of all their 5, they would have definitely chose Skywrath Mage. I mean, him dying is like actually not even part of the team fight. If Trust have gone like Queen of Pain or Doom before the fight broke out, I think they would have stand a much better chance. But given the fact that they've got a 5 support, it's like, well, you threw away all your ultimates and all your damage just for a support. Now you have nothing else, and that's kind of what happened, you know.
I feel like this lineup is just lacking substance, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I do agree that the Rejects have a better draft, but it's also 7 to 22 with a huge goal deficit, so you can't really say too much.
And there's your eggs on that Night Stalker, the support Night Stalker. He's gonna have map hack coming soon. The next nighttime cycle is gonna be a disaster for Sig.Trust.
Yeah,
maybe he'll purchase up a gem now and just de-ward everything.
Like, putting the nighttime thing in context, like that means DK is gonna have a much harder time fighting the blink stun, much harder time for Winter Wyvern to drop a good curse. Like, losing vision and the other team getting essentially map hacking team fights is just a losing proposition. It's so hard to come back in this position when you're down 10k gold, a ton of kills, and now you're losing map control. It's really tough.
Aku Tatawu. That name is a mouthful. Oh, it's nighttime. Here we go.
I wonder if Rejects give a gem to the Night Stalker now and just like seize total control.
That's what I said earlier on, yeah. Just see the Nyx coming from a mile away and just pound on him.
Yeah, and just like de-ward the whole map. Make sure that it's dark for Trust.
Oh, they jump forward. They're gonna get Chibix. If they get this kill, it will be great, but no, they didn't global for it. They didn't commit. They didn't want it hard enough. I think it's in
front of a T1 though.
Do you want a global for it? I think you might want a global for it. You would have won.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a holy shit streak though. Oh man, this is bad. Your DK silence. They're gonna blow the global now. Okay, there's gonna be a nice counter initiation. Chibix back. Actually get caught. Laguna Blade. Is it gonna be that? Yes, it is. Lina won the lottery right there. Mypro gonna be healed up. There's your Mystic Flare. Counters up that Cold Embrace. And NS running forward, looking for jabs. He has map hack. The Queen of Pain buys back, even screams the courier into oblivion. And Palutson now is, oh well, the Night Stalker found that Lina gets the gem for himself. But yeah, they buy back on the Queen of Pain. I'm not sure if it was necessary, but he wanted to get back into the action. They get the Queen. There were 4 kills now.
Yeah, the buyback probably not necessary, but they're ahead so much that it doesn't really matter.
Habits, man, habits.
if you look at the, because earlier you were asking me about the treads on Ember Spirit, right? Like if you're looking at the pacing of this game, the treads definitely helped out. There was a lot of early game fights. The extra strength helped him survive from an initiation. And more importantly, he's farming a tiny bit faster as well. I guess not as fast compared to obviously the booster travel, but he's already got his battle story finished. He's doing quite well.
Yeah.
He's now going back to farm.
Radiant's top tower is under
Well,
attack.
the Blink DK didn't really work out, but the Winter's Curse did. Trapped that, I think that Night Stalker or the Ember Spirit to hit the Chibix. Chibix being a pain, and they just piled every single spell possible on them. They sealed the Ancient stacks as well.
I was very surprised that Lakel's was in such a forward position. He was hitting the tower with the DK. I think it's completely fine for a DK to hit it, but I mean, Silencer is such a squishy hero. Look at him. He's got 6 base armor at this stage of the game. Is just he just can't stand the front line without something really that makes him tanky.
Man, he's used to playing anti-mage and Wolflane, so he's used to being up in your face, but for once his face is extra soft. So.
Oh, nice Stalker. It's gonna.
Oh.
Ooh, Blink stun here on HY.
Is this a good idea? Oh, they curse him. Okay. Boom Bell gonna get caught out. He might have to call and brace himself, but there is magic damage. He's gonna roast anyway. Queen of Pain comes in there, gets the kill secured, and Lakel's getting caught out once again on his own lonesome. The Skyrim Mage coming in. Ysera gonna get caught out. No, the Sonic works. And the Slash is coming in. Ysera with a passing gift gives him the cut across the cheek, and he goes down. 9-28 now. That's 4 times the kills, I think. Am I gonna get flamed again? No, is that 4 times the kills? Yeah, I think it's 4.
No, that's not.
No, it's not 4 times. My math. Oh, boy.
36 is 4, please.
Okay, my math.
Meanwhile, Lina and DK chased down the Night Stalker, which was very hard, but it was quite important because I believe they got the gem back, or did the Night Stalker didn't pick up the gem yet? It looks like he bought the gem, but he didn't pick it up yet. I don't see anybody carrying it. No, sorry. Boom Bell now has the gem, so that's a pretty big win for Trust. They could maybe get back a little bit of map control.
Alright, Chibix. Gonna get scouted out once again. It's a lot of net worth on this Queen of Pain, 11,000, so a kill here would mean a lot. Oh, he just dropped the Sonic Wave as well. Oh, no! Come on! But he burns all the mana. Alright, there's a little bit of chance. He burns all the mana. Okay, there. All right.
This Nyx Assassin is not what we saw from Cal yesterday, right?
Yeah, Cal played a sick Nyx Assassin yesterday.
It was like
the retard magnet game.
Yeah,
the retard magnet game. Oh, that was a great game.
Alright, I'm also wondering what Lakel's is gonna get. I want to say Lakel's needs armor, but he just needs a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, Akutata Woo. It's still got brown boots. Oh, Blink Dagger Ember Spirit. Interesting. Yes, that's gonna take some creative applications.
Well, basically, normally the time you get Blink Dagger is when you're really afraid of being caught. So you leave a remnant behind you, you blink in and do your stuff, and then you remnant back out. But generally that's a very defensive item. I'm surprised that he got it when he's so far ahead, because he could just get more HP or more damage.
Smelling the gang coming from far away, Bakutaru is gonna get caught out. Winter's Curse. A lot of ultimates being committed here. And yeah, he will actually get brought down. They will burn him out. So that's a good gang. They get the NS. He lost the gem, did he?
Yeah, no. Boom Bell already has the gem, or he had it.
Yeah, he lost it earlier on, right? Yeah. Blink Ember Spirit, interesting.
Who has it now? It's been like passed around. It's on the courier now. It's on
it's in the courier in the fountain. Yeah.
Okay. Well, even though that was a 5-man gank to a support, right now Trust will take whatever they could get. And also, they got 2-8 on the Silencer, so hooray.
10 intelligence. But
yeah.
well, we haven't watched Peloson for a really long time, and look at his items.
Radiant's top tower
25 minutes, he started printing all those items, man.
Is he trying to go Octarine?
Maybe. I thought he was going for Aghanims, but he just changed his mind, decided to go Shivas instead.
No, it could be Octarine, right? Once you finish that soul booster, it'll just combine.
Yeah, but he bought the point booster first. Oh, there it chains. So my pro. Wow, those blinks. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool stunt.
Why would you ever go Octarine on Doom? I'm trying to logically work that out.
Reduce Doom to 75 seconds. Have perma level deaths. No, perma scorch earth. No, does that work that way? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
More devour time. Does it work on Hand of Midas? I don't
It
know.
does work on Hand Midas.
Okay, look at that.
works on
Maximum
Devour as well.
efficiency. So after the Midas is the Octarine Greed build.
I mean, he got a BKB in between, so I don't think he's trying to be greedy.
Okay, once faster
I don't know,
BKB
like,
cooldowns. Or the value.
the
No,
item-
Shiva's Guard, yeah, alright. Oh!
Ooh, nice dodge.
Yes. Karif was a little bit too slow.
I think Bomberman wanted to wait for his teammate to get closer before he did anything. But a good reaction here by Nyx.
Yeah, well, could have gone for the slow first. The slow lasts for a really long time.
Yeah. Well, he should have just right-clicked him to cancel the blink, but it's all good.
Okay, we're gonna have an engagement here in middle. It's 10 to 28 now. Singapore rejects have
Radiant's
slowed
top
down the
tower
pace a
is
little
under
bit.
attack.
That gold graph starting to plateau out around 14,000. No biggie. But yeah.
Oh,
we'll,
Lina, be
we'll see if they
careful.
can close it out.
I mean, again, the game looks pretty bad for Trust, but they're definitely making a game out of it. If you look over to the Lina, she's got 2k gold, so if you want to pick up a Yules for help
That
for
beyond
herself,
godlike streak, man.
yeah, man, that was a huge pick off. And then Lakel's had 2k gold. Looks like he picked up a ultimate orb. Looks like we're gonna see a Roshan attempt here.
They drew them up top and then went to Roshan. That was pretty clever. And with the DD as well.
Alright, DK going for BKB. Honestly, I'm not sure whether that was even necessary, because who is actually focusing on DK? Like, DK is just sitting on the front line.
They just zoom him and send him away.
Right, but the BKB doesn't really protect him.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just zoom him and send him away, yeah. I think, what did he get though? Silver Edge?
SMY, Silver Edge.
Yeah, SNY would be good items. I
Yeah.
think SNY has been getting
Helm.
buffed non-stop, and I think SNY has been getting buffed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep buffing the move
Well,
speed.
no.
right?
They buffed it last patch.
Yeah,
I
last
don't
patch
think
was
they
buffed. The movement speed was buffed so high.
Yeah.
Like everyone just flies with SNY now, and this Doom is about to get some serious hurt coming his way. They're going in, they're gonna stun him. Alright, he lands that one. Hype! Pelosson getting ganked up. He gets Laguna. Okay,
Wow.
that's a little too many ultimates.
Time to go back.
Why
man.
didn't you
Use
throw in that
everything.
global silence in as well, you know, just to make sure he doesn't groan while he dies. But my pro is just gonna TP away from that. Oh, the chains! Oh, landing on the creeps instead. RNG not favoring them. Okay, my pro will TP away as well. So a hit and run. 11-28. They get the Doom, but everything and the kitchen sink thrown at him.
I mean, they
Why
used
not?
5 TP throws for that gank, so I'm not sure how much gold they actually made from that gank, but hey.
Hey, it was a 727 streak, so.
Yeah.
Yo.
They killed somebody. And it looks like it was a point booster back to the Shivas, and most likely back to Ags for the Doombringer. That makes much more sense.
Yeah.
You know, I keep saying Lakel's is gonna have a tough game. He hasn't really died for like the past, what, 5 to 10 minutes almost? So, and he's been getting a ton of items. He's almost up to 2k health. That's starting to look like he's gonna maybe have a chance to carry this game.
Alright, the smoke coming in very aggressive here from this tier 1 top. Goodbye, Lina. They find Lina. Oh, they missed the Lina, but they find Abba instead. But there's map hack, never mind. They find it. The Sonic Wave is gonna make sure he dies. Bomberman's gonna drop the mana ultimate and jabs. Oh man. Rip. That Doom, there's Doom for the payback. Even
DK.
canceling animation for that kill. Oh, he might get spotted out. Is he gonna get spotted out? Yeah, he will. Just TP away. The Blink Dagger can be
Dire's
sufficient
bottom tower is
to
under
keep
attack.
him out of trouble. But yeah, with the 2
Lakels,
supports on the
run!
sideline.
Run, Lakels, please!
Oh no, come on.
You don't have a force stat.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What was he doing outside the base?
Radiant's middle tower is under
I have
attack.
no clue.
He has buyback. He has buyback, guys. It's okay.
Dire's bottom tower
That
is
was
under
not
attack.
very Lakel-esque.
Radiant's middle tower is
That's
under
what
I
would've
don't
done.
think Silencer is his thing, to be honest. It's
I mean,
not his type of
Anti-Mage would have
hero.
blinked out, right? Yeah. I even get Doom.
Morphling would have done some fancy stuff. Oh, Ysera getting caught out. There's going to be a nice global silence. BKB as well, and a perfect Winter's Curse. Got a triple Oson in place, and he got a BKB a little late. The Shiva's Guard will come out. The DK's BKB working out for him. The last word. Gonna keep the Queen of Fate there. The Aegis will go down, but Mypro evaporates in magic. And now Boom Bell is in trouble. He's gonna Arcane boost his team. The Sonic Wave coming out of Glimmer Cape, keeping things alive for a bit. Chifix deflects that Laguna Blade with that Lincoln Sphere and Lakel's. He does not go for any because of silent, but he's gonna go for those blades, and he will get the kill on the Night Stalker. And now they're on the run. SGR have overstayed their welcome. They have lost heroes. MyPro jumping forward. He gets the stun. Bomberman in a lot of trouble himself. Peloson gets that covering Shiva's guard. Tries to slow them all down. And I think Bomberman might be the sacrificial lamb here. Good stun here from the Nyx Assassin. We'll catch him out. Splinter Blast just to secure that. Dragon Knight ends a killing spree. And how many buybacks was that?
4 buybacks.
4 buybacks. Wow.
Yeah,
I was wondering.
I mean,
I thought they got wiped. And then suddenly everyone's back.
it looked like they won the fight, right? But
Yeah,
Rejects still came out much ahead in the TP.
Dyer's
Well, at
middle
least they save
tower is
Rex.
under attack.
They did save Rax, and if Trust could pick up like 2 towers here, it will even the trade quite a bit. I don't think they could get the second
Dyer's
one.
middle
They'll just have to
tower
back
has
off now.
fallen.
Top lane here, it looks like Abba will at least find the Ember Spirit,
Dyer's middle tower is
but
under
he needs
attack.
like 2 more heroes. DK's coming in.
Oh,
Feels bad, man. Please.
FFS.
Dyer's middle tower
This
is
guy
under
has a 50% stun rate, I think. Sam.
Bombfell's dead.
Curse burns away.
I'm not sure about his positioning there. Some really greedy warding. 39 seconds on the sidelines. He does have buyback. He was one of the few that did not use his buyback the last.
The only
fight.
person that didn't buy back. He might have to buy back here now.
30 seconds. Maybe his team can hold. It would be nice to have an Earth Shaker or something like that now.
Yeah, Lakel's has the global backup. He's about to turn 16 as well, but looks like he won't be able to before this push comes in.
Oh wow, that dragon. Oh no, getting chained out. Here comes Dude, goes in there, steps on their faces. But the silence comes in from Peloson. I mean, silence in from Lakel's. It will be an easy retreat here from SGR. They don't really have to go into this. Peloson getting shielded by the Lincolns, and they're gonna back off. Okay, respecting Sig.Trust. Interesting.
Yeah, they Radiant's down with global, but they've down with BKB on the Doom as well. I'm not sure whether Lakel's global was good though. I think you're okay with your DK getting Doom there behind Raxus. But also DK getting Doom meant that they don't really have reliable stuns, so who knows. But either way, both teams are backing off. So more farm time here for Lakel's and co. What is Lakel's farming for? He's been like 2k forever because he
I think
like,
Hex
died and
would
bought
be
back.
the optimal build for him. I don't see him. I think they need more lockdown. Maybe.
Radiant's
I don't know.
top tower is under attack.
I mean, they need more of everything, I feel like. This is the most obvious smoke gank ever, top lane.
It's
Creeps
gonna
are
work
pushing in.
though.
Oh my goodness. It should not
Bomberman
happen.
will happily oblige.
Are they gonna get more?
Oh, MyPro gets caught out and is stepped on his face as well, but a Winter's Curse will lock this choke point down. Veloso now pops the BKB. Shiva's guard gonna slow everyone down. Boom Bell can immediately turn on that with Curse. Cold Embrace rather. Is there an Aghanims on this? No, there's no Aghanims. The chains come out. Is Hero getting caught out? He goes into the poorly placed last word there, or rather, poorly placed jump. He will get caught out. Now the blink here from the back here from MyPro. He will catch the Night Stalker. And the back end of that, the snowballs come in. The Nyx Assassin comes in. What is happening? Peloson out of mana. Behind enemy lines. The Rod of Athos here. And the Glaives will cut through him. The Light Stride Array will secure that. And the Tile come in as well. Lakel's with a killing spree. Suddenly, the kill score is only 2 times more for SGR. And they seem to be unable to close this game out. Maybe they throw this.
Yeah, I mean, one of the weaknesses of the Reject lineup is that they don't really hit buildings that well, but have they really tried hitting buildings? That's the question, right? It's like, I mean, I guess they tried last time and there was 4 buybacks, which was great for them. But getting caught by such an obvious smoke, again, I do want to remind that when the Radiant team smoked, their tier 3 top tower was under siege and nobody was defending it, so...
And they smoked
Dyer's
under an
middle
observer
tower
ward as
has
well.
fallen.
Oh my god,
Like,
how...
I think there was
Yeah.
an observer here watching it.
Bottom lane?
Emma in trouble, double damage. That's a nice gem secured there, so free goods. Gonna be happy about that one. MyPro looking to have something to say about this, but for now it's gonna be back up.
That was HY's second gem that they just got back, so... Would have been very good if they could have kept that gen away from Rejects for a while, but now it's really becoming a game. I think if you look at the gold graph, it's a 15,000 gold deficit, but
Lakel's is number 3 now, so
yeah, it doesn't feel like it's a 15,000 gold deficit, right? It feels like it's a little bit closer. And there's that hex that you mentioned.
yeah, I think it's pretty much mandatory at this point. And I just watched the stream, the delay on stream. It's they smoked just a little bit away from the ward, but like you said, it's really obvious. The creep waves were in the base, and No one was there. Oh, Boom Bell goes into the Glimmer Cape. There is a gem though. They'll find him. They'll silence him to turn him to a pig and scream in his face. And well,
Okay, so
the
normally,
ward didn't even work.
yeah, normally it's good to get some offensive wards out, but there's a couple of problems to that. First of all, they have a gem, so if Night Stalker is running around with his map hack vision, it's likely that ward is going to get dewarded. The second problem is, right now, despite you winning that previous fight, you're still playing very defensive Dota. I feel like if you're going to ward, you need to ward near your base in preparation for the next fight or the next push that's coming in. So, first of all, I'm very surprised that he's coming so far out to ward, and second of all, you know, you just can't get caught like that, because you lose yourself, you lose your ward, and suddenly that's an invitation for the rejects to come in and push.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see if I mean,
Worthy
do you think
tribute.
with the right execution, SGR have a problem closing this game out? Or
You mean if Trust
just
executes?
no, I'm talking
they
about
execute
rejects. They need to. They don't seem to be able to close this game out. I mean, they were so far ahead, and now they managed to close up the kill score gap so much.
Well, I think the strength of the rejects lineup is a lot about kind of at the mid game, kind of running in and out of the forest, taking a chaotic team fight. Because I feel like Doom and Night Stalker, where they're so fast, and Queen of Pain, right? Like you have high burst damage to kill 1 or 2 targets. But what they don't have is a guy that could stand on the front line like a Dragon Knight and siege building without care. So I think what Reject is looking for to finish this game is to find one important pickoff, let's say on a DK, on a Silencer, and then take a fight in the enemy base. Of course, with map control, they can always just wait for Roshan as well. There's really no need to take big risks right now when you're so far ahead.
Yeah, Lena picks up a Lincoln's. Interesting. They'll try and shield up their DK. It's a bit obvious though.
Yeah, it's for the DK and probably for Lakels as well, depending who's getting focused. Speaking of Lakels,
It's things like this. Oh, it's things like the. Okay, interesting BKB usage.
All right.
It's down to 5 seconds now.
Yeah, Trust will take that. They could now aggressively make a play. Roshan is about to spawn, so this is a pretty good timing here for Trust. Also now SMY finish on this DK. Kind of getting scary. This DK, he's like 1 damage item away from being able to really deal a significant amount of damage to Reject.
You know, honestly, I feel like a Lotus Orb is a lot better if you're trying to deal with Doom. Because the Lincoln is easily worked around, you say, especially with this obvious animation.
I agree, but it depends, like, what's your goal, right? Are you trying to reflect a Doom, or are you trying to prevent a Doom from being Doom?
The thing is, with the Lincolns, they can just prep for it. They just go, like, Skyruff Bolt, and then Doom you, level death Doom. But if it's Lotus Orb, you just bounce everything back for 6 seconds, and the DK can get a lot of things done. And it's cheaper, too.
Hold that thought. Fight's gonna break out here.
Oh no, Boom Bell. Out of position. Always out of position. Now they're going for the silence below, so getting chain stun down. Laguna play will secure that kill. Kells steals another 2 intelligence. He's up to 24 now. Are they going to go in with this? There is no buyback on the Doombringer. Oh, Jazz going to get blocked out. The LSA will land onto Chibix, but Ysera getting caught out. And Chibix getting slowed down. He's chain stunned all the way. The Queen will actually bling away. Ysera getting bashed by Roshan. MyPro looking for something about this. He'll get slowed by the concussive shot. This is a very slow Skyriff Mage. Is he going to commit? There is a double damage here on December Spirit. He wants to continue this fight, but Lakels has not used his Hex yet. I'm surprised he has not used his Hex. Okay, he's going to use back up, but now Night Stalker might get caught out. Lakels, why is he not committing to this? He should be helping out his team, I feel. Ysera going in with another chop once again. Where's the Hex? Hex is the Night Stalker. A little bit too late, I feel, and now he gets caught out by the enemy team. And MyPro can only flap away. I feel like that was kind of weird. A little bit of miscommunication from both sides, not knowing when to go in. And the Winter Wyvern, once again, getting caught out for nothing.
Yeah, there was a lot of indecision from the side of Trust towards the end of the fight. I think when they had, I believe it was Nyx, Silencer, and DK still alive, and they ran up the river and they're like, okay, we need to just back off. But it seemed like DK wanted to go back in, his team didn't want to go back in, and you know, it really forced a hero like Silencer to be in a terrible position. Silencer, to me, you have to get a lot of done during your global, and once your global is down, you essentially have lost your big bursty killing potential. They really should have just backed off after that. In fact, Sig.Trust even thought about Roshing after getting a kill on Doom, because they were poking into the Roshan pit. I feel like when you're this far behind, you get what you can, which is the 1 or 2 kill, and you just get out, man.
Yeah.
Because every fight you win, your silencer just gets stronger, right, from the instance.
I feel like Lakel's really cannot not have a 4-staff. I think he needs some form of mobility.
Yeah.
I feel all those kills were just so unfortunate that he just couldn't scoot away with a 4-staff. Or even a Shadow Blade, I mean.
Yeah, I think Shadow Blade's decent.
There's a gem and all that, but... the Shadow Blade silencer is actually a thing.
Well, the Shadow Blade is normally gone for like aggressively ganking early on. I guess getting it now might not be so good because you keep seeing that Night Stalker with the gem. But okay, here's what's going through Lakel's mind, right? Like he's thinking, yes, I do need a 4-staff, but do I really want to spend an inventory slot right now this late in the game on a 4-staff, or do I rather just get tankier? You know. That's always.
I feel like HP doesn't matter after a certain threshold. Like you're either sitting there and dying, or you're not. Pretty much. I mean, like 4,000 HP means nothing if you're getting piled on by 5 heroes. It just takes like extra, maybe 5-6 seconds to kill you.
That's fair. That's fair. Although when there's 5 people piling on you, is a 4-staff really gonna save you?
I mean, a lot of times he could have just 4-staff into the fog or 4-staff a little bit away to break the distance. I mean, you can't run from a queen, but you can run from some people. Like, I don't know, something. Blink, Shadow Blade, something. Yeah,
no, I definitely agree with the 4-staff, but I think it should have came from the supports. Like, this Wyvern, I think Glimmer Cape is an excellent item for most games, but this game, considering that your silencer really needs that mobility, he should have gone Force. And same thing with the Nyx Assassin. You got Blink Dagger already. That's good. I think instead of an Urn, you just go 4-staff again for the same reason. It's great for yourself as well. I mean, Blink Force is all the mobility you ever want. And Lina, the Lincoln, again, has been... I'm not sure how impactful it has been, but I would have rather seen the Force on her as well. You gotta go for the push staff, man. Your carry just needs that. You need some legs.
Well, we'll have to see what happens here. I mean, hopefully Lakel doesn't hold out on his Hex again. I feel like he really could have hexed a lot earlier in that fight. Even if he didn't want to fight, the Hex would have allowed his team to escape. But here's going to be a push. It could be game ending here from SG Rejects. They have Aegis on that Queen of Pain, really stacked with that Monkey King bar as well. Oh, the chain's coming in, trapping 2 supports. This could be perfect for him to go in. But Chibix is already going to secure himself a tier 3 tower. They haven't taken any Rexes just yet, just the tier 3s, so gotta work on that. But SGR looking really good in this game, number 1. It is the best of 3, guys. It is a Nanyang Championships. The winner will proceed to the winner bracket. The loser will go into the lower bracket where they will face best of 1 elimination battles. So you don't want to end up there. You want to have more chances, TI style. The longer you take to enter the lower bracket, the more chances at survival you have. The winner will play in Singapore starting on the 26th of October in the Sunset Convention Hall. Pretty good stuff, and they'll be staying at the Marina Bay Sands as well. Awesome hotel. And a great experience overall, I feel. So SGR looking to live that dream. We'll see if they do get it. They're gonna go in there, jump forward with that Blink Dagger. Very interesting stuff.
Dude, if Signature Rejects get there, they're like, dude, Singaporean Rejects. If they get there, like, oh, we're just like taking a 15-minute bus ride to the tournament, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they will get accommodation.
They probably get a hotel. All right, hold on, big fight coming up, probably.
Okay. What's going on here? Oh, Lincoln's good. Lincoln's there. Oh, wow, jumping all around. Okay, Bomberman once again decides to feed my pro. Okay, that kill, and there you go. Good global size. He immediately Winter's Cut follows on. He's got to run out of his Doom now. And now he actually gets the Doom, but the Glimmer Cape is not going to save his life. Steps on his toes. The DK going to caught out. The LSA. Oh, boy. That's a long stun there. Catches all, falls into Splinter Blast. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not going to be. They're also low, but no kills. One more chop. It's a full team wipe. They're all buying back. They're trying to get into the fight again. My pro immediately deflected there. The stun coming out. Chipix with that mana, but the last word as well. The claims come out. How's he not dead? But the dragon finds him. And there's the Aegis. Second life. The Night Stalker getting caught out. The hoof stomp. It's not going to be enough. Pelosa will take a claim to the face. And he will go down. Ysera on the way out as well. The spikes coming out. Oh, good spikes. He will get the stun. Chipix comes in to die. And now Ysera, will he be able to get out in time? He blinks forward. He picks up the gem. He's so damn greedy. It's an ultra kill for the kills. Oh, man. He's so bloody greedy, that guy. Oh, boy.
Radiant's top barracks
Well,
are under attack.
I would say that they won the fight. They successfully defended the base. Sure, they bought back, what, 3 times? But Lysander has came back and got so many kills. And again, looking at his gold, he's up to 3,400. This DK is doing amazing work. I do want to mention that you don't want to just randomly curse a BKB Doom. Like, you're essentially using it as a very low impact stun. If he held that ultimate for a little bit later, could have actually turned the team fight around earlier. But again, hindsight's 2020. The big thing right now is that Lysander enjoying the big win of that fight, now up to 3,600.
He has a positive KDR now. Wow.
He does, despite the 9 deaths. So
Yeah.
what do you think he's gonna go here now?
I think Refresher. I mean, with all the BKB so low now, if you Refresher, you're just gonna shut
Dire's
every
bottom tower
single
is
kind of
under
magical ability down for a long, long time.
There's also an argument just getting more damage or more survival, but I think
he hits hard enough, yeah.
yeah, I agree. I think he hits hard enough, and just doubling the duration of a global is probably the best way for them to win the game. But we'll see if he's gonna commit to that.
Yeah, what the hell is going on in this game? I thought SGR had this.
I mean, they did, and then you know,
Trollolol.
again, there's some throws, but I think a large part is Trust fighting really well. Also,
the Nyx is
they've
stepping
been,
up with those stunts, Abba.
Yeah, I mean, the buybacks have really been catching the rejects by surprise. I think one thing that this game has shown is that they're not respecting these buybacks. As soon as you hear that big sound, with the buyback sound, you should just kind of back out, because you know there's a buyback penalty on farm. You could let Lysander buy back all he wants if he's not getting that much gold. But instead, you know, they're getting farm now, getting kills. I think Trust is...
It might actually win this, I don't know. I mean it's 30,000 gold deficit, so...
Is it really 30,000 though? I mean, the number says it's 30,000.
Yeah, I mean, Doom keeps printing money, so...
But, I mean, I definitely want to say that the Radiant uses gold much better than Dire as a whole. I think the exception to this is Ember and Queen of Pain,
bottom
but
tower is under attack.
Wait, Radiant uses gold better?
I think so.
You
I
think?
mean, if...
Oh, I mean, they could really use the gold, but I think SGR has better scaling heroes. Oh wait, what's happening here? I see a purple in the middle of all that bad guy. No. Okay. Well, where did he go? Well, he ran really fast. Ever. Oh, he forced out the darkness. He just scrambled away right off the bat. He's got to do a little ratting on the bottom lane. But,
I think Ember Spirit is probably one of the best hero that uses gold well.
Yeah.
But Night Stalker, Doom, Queen of Pain, Sarah, maybe not so much. Well, it looks
wow,
like...
that creep wave. Where'd he go?
Whereas, I mean, right now Nyx is getting his first core item, right? Like, there's so much more
Acronyms. Yes, we'll finally get to see it because this game dragged on long enough. 1,200 gold more.
Yeah. And, you know, Wyvern is getting, like... Oh, there you go. Wyvern has a 4-staff now. Alright, like, that's some item. This Lena's item choice is, like, the weirdest Lena ever, but...
It's
again,
like, it's like, oh,
fine.
am I playing Lena? I thought I was playing Dazzle. This is a very healer kind of lineup, the build up. I've never seen a game go on this long without a Lena Axe. Or Eels.
Mm-hmm. You know, okay, DK, he's got a Hyperstone.
Oh, Lincolns.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illusion.
You just have double Lincolns, have him stand in the front line. I guess that's gonna do.
But it's not him getting doomed, right?
It's not. The DK is getting to.
Oh wow, Roshan's up again.
It's not just a Doom now, but there's also Hexes available on the side of Dire. And just even like getting, for example, crippling feared by the Night Stalker, and losing all your... You miss it when you're feared. And missing all your damage, right-click wise, is actually pretty big as well.
Yeah.
So...
Oh man, I really hope I can see the Nyx acronyms. Such a big deal.
I think you're gonna see it.
He still needs a little bit. If this fight goes right for them, we'll see it. If it doesn't, it's game over because they have no more buybacks.
Well, depending if Reject's gonna push, they should be pushing, but they're just hanging out now.
Oh, well, we're gonna see some lurker Dota.
Here's the thing, I think Doom is becoming a big problem for this next team fight. Like, he's so tanky, and he has a cheese. Are they actually gonna just commit killing him essentially twice?
I don't know, he's been playing rather questionable the last few fights, making really weird decisions to walk back into firing range and stuff.
Well, I think that's his role, right? He's just tanking for the team. He's not really... His job is not to...
Not
really
at 200 health, though.
That's probably true, yeah.
He walked back the previous fight at the Radiant Ancients. He just walked back into the fight, and Silencer just threw a random glaive to him.
I think he went back into a stun in that fight for his teammates. But alright, Sig is gonna have to hold this push. Not gonna lie here, I definitely want to see a pretty big comeback by Trust.
Comeback's always fun. Yeah. Oh, the creep wave gets demolished. The Night Stalker doesn't still has his gem though, and they're looking to enter the base. MyPro has to be very careful here. He does not have buyback for 30 seconds, and he's still 500 gold short. And oh wow, this NS, he's waning in the wings here. There is no Nyx Assassin Academics for this. Wow, there's smoke so close to the base. Are they gonna dive tier 4s? They are looking to edge in.
They know. Sig knows.
Oh,
Look at
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Okay.
attack.
Where's the backdoor region? Please.
Oh, essentially what gets plopped down, but this is getting really scary for them. I mean, SGR, they can make mistakes, they can afford to, but I don't think they want to give another tier of items to Sig.Trust and make this game extra difficult for themselves. The buybacks are still not coming off cooldown any second here for most of Sig.Trust. The Lina does have
Radiant's
buyback,
top
but
barracks
she's
are
a
under
Lina,
attack.
not really a core, doesn't really do much apart from our spells. So we're very careful here.
She does have a very spammable stun, so you know if you land a 2-man LSA after a buyback, that could be big. But
Yeah,
you're
LSA
right.
stuns for a really long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have good wave clear though. That's one thing going for Trust.
How much longer till this Aegis times out? It's gotta be soon, right? It's been a while like this where Sig.Trust has health.
Yeah, I would say it's about 2-3 minutes. There you go.
Oh, 2 minutes. There you go.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go in the last minute maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's holding them back. They have extra lives. They have Doom. There's only one global silence.
It's the global, man. That's really afraid because you could actually just lose both your Queen of Pain and your Night Stalker during this global, and you might just lose the fight. I mean, you lost it the last 2 times pushing out the high ground.
That's
so,
because of buybacks though.
yeah.
This time there isn't any buyback. So.
Question is, do they know that? DK has a buyback. Sounds has a buyback.
Oh,
I
the
think
Ember
they
Spirit
timed out-
goes in there. They're going in. Oh, Boom Bell surviving that with the Cold Embrace. That was so close. That was almost a ninja snipe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That
attack.
would have been a big
Yeah,
kill
no,
as well.
the buybacks are available now on the Radiant side.
Oh yeah, they are. They just come off cooldown. Wow.
Yep.
Lakel's soul is Midas. Okay, that's how.
Mikhail's no. Don't sell your Midas.
He's got 3k gold again. He could go for Refresher Orb. Double Hex, double Silence. This is really big. Oh, and Ysera going in the blink once again. Gets stunned. No! Oh no, Ysera! Does he have the Aegis? Yes, he does. Okay, he does have Aegis. They didn't use any kind of overcommitment. Oh,
Huh?
he doesn't even tick down for this. Oh man. Wow.
Well,
That was
they
pretty...
might as well got the Aegis. It's not like Ysera is actually gonna... He's probably gonna just wait for the Aegis to time out now to get the regen. Like, he actually can't fight right now. There's no healing on the side of Dire. There's no urns left on the Night Stalker.
Yeah. I mean, he could always TP back. Oh no, he doesn't even have TP. Okay. They clear out the creep wave. This creep wave is just continually getting cleared.
Yeah, I will say Dragon Slave.
Radiant's
Sarah,
middle
you
barracks
gotta
are
be
under
really
attack.
careful. I hope you got that timing run down well. Yeah, they gotta burn it.
The embers.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
burn.
This could set up some perfectly timed stunts though. There we go, there you go. Perfectly timed stun. Good stun as well. Ysera out for the count. Kelsis drops it on him. Peloson now gonna run away. He is out of BKB though. There is no more Doom. Chivix gonna lose his Lincoln Sphere charge for now. He just hangs this onto Eva. There's gonna be a silent, there's gonna be a Sonic Wave though. The mech keeps them all alive. The Void comes down as well. Nice Vendetta usage. They will take Rex. That is the key thing here. They will take Rex. It looks like they might lose Night Stalker as a result here. The Alatic gonna let right as he runs out of BKB mode. Gonna lose his life. The stun really close there from the Nyx Assassin. And it looks like they will actually only lose one melee Rex, which at this point I feel isn't that big a deal. What's the 3?
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I was just going ham in that team fight. Yeah, they lost essentially 3 lives, right? If you count.
Oh,
the
Acronyms. Yeah. Yeah, they lost 3 lives.
For the Aegis, nobody had to buy back on the side of Sig.Trust, so they still have it.
I feel
4,500 gold. Ember thought about buying back because he bought the BOT. He bought the BOTs, and they was like, oh, he's gonna buy back and come back.
No,
in.
I don't think he should have just used the Aegis like that because, like you saw earlier on, it sets up a perfect. It's kind of like using yourself in the middle of your enemy and giving them time to set up stuns. Oh man, next, here we go.
The burrow.
It's happening.
So one thing you gotta do when you're burrowing is you gotta turn away first and burrow.
So you can force staff.
Your teammates can force staff you away, and your enemies can force staff you into their base. Like, definitely kill Nyxes. That's burrow in front of my base thinking they're hot shit. Gotta be careful when you do that. And you cannot turn, I don't think, while you're burrow. So
I don't know how the mechanics work, but I just want to see it now. Look at this. Oh man, look, even the icons are amazing.
What? How is that amazing art? That's just a pile of dirt.
No man, it's amazing. It's like how Nyx just jumps out of the...
I like the jump animation.
Yeah,
right now, if you click on his portrait, it's literally a pile of dirt.
Yeah, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the icon, the Ambaro icon. It's like him just hopping out. It's a surprise. Yeah. But yeah, only losing 1 melee Rex is not a big deal, especially at 57 minutes in. And one more bad fight, they're finally in dire territory. It could be really bad.
Yo, is Silencer going for the Moonglaves? Or not Moonglaves, Moon Shards?
Maybe, yeah. He just wants the strength. Mjolnir. It could be a Mjolnir. Put it on the DK.
Yeah, that could be good too. Although, do you want to be the person buying it? You probably want just the DK to buy, right? Because he wants the attack speed.
Yeah, DK could go for something else. I mean, Lakels is the one that's getting rich here.
He
keeps getting gold.
Lakels is surviving through the fight. Although, unfortunately for him, I think in the last fight he couldn't get too much in because the Doom just essentially sent him back to the fountain, and he only joined in towards the latter half of the fight.
Oh. Gee, alright, time to go. So Lumi, are you still confident in SGR?
I mean, it hasn't been confident in SGR for like the past 20 minutes.
It feels very Cloud9 of old. Like they do so well. I'm like, yeah, Cloud9, and then oh man, oh yeah, Lumi. Always wanted to cast with you, like cast an old Cloud9 game with you. Unfortunately, that's never gonna happen now.
I mean, right now it's like a Cloud9 game right here, man.
Yeah,
like you said.
It's like the good old times. I don't know how they do it, but they do it every single time. But oh, they stun him. Wow, look at that impale range. Even the cooldown is so short. We're gonna set up a base of operations. Winter Wyvern, please just learn how to position yourself. Oh, he can give us away. You'll flap into the anchor. He's so slow. He goes onto the cliff. Okay, he might stay alive a little bit longer. Just kidding. He gets brought down. And will they get his Doombringer? No, he will not. Jab's getting caught out. Ysera losing a little bit of life. He will get chained up. Looks like Jabs will go down.
Gems.
Oh no, Eva. No, Eva. Destroyed there, Skyriff Mage. My pro. Is there another Doom? There is a follow-up Doom here. Peloson can actually lay it in. There is buyback on everyone except for Nyx Assassin, so it might be some trouble without that Nyx holding high ground for you for 60 seconds. Oh no. Could be bad. They're gonna go for the Moonwell. Get that Moonwell.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Buybacks are coming out.
Radiant's middle barracks has
Oh, the
fallen.
creep waves are pushed pretty far out. Winter Wyvern buys back into the fight. Oh no, they get Ysera! Ysera getting caught out once again. Now it's LSA, and there we go. Lakel's is unstoppable. Beloson, he's going to lose his BKB charge. He does have Doom. He has applied it onto the DK. Nice chase here. Lakel's getting caught out. He's in a lot of trouble. He gets cold and braced out. He's going to be healing for now, but there's a lot of magical damage. He will not survive for long. Then it's unstoppable. Gone for now. And he buys back into the game. The boy comes out. And they're going to chop in. He looks like to be on their, they look to be on their last leg. The BKB comes out from Nightstalker. He's going to pop that darkness. Will he survive though? The Rod of Atos, is it there to receive him? No, it will not. Ysera once again with the blink forward. He just seems to be the initiator of sorts now. We hex up the DK. Are we going back in? No, we're not. The mechanism will ping him up a little bit. Nightstalker, now we're just going to retreat. They get 2 sites of Raxes and they're pretty happy with what they've done in SGR. They back off.
Yeah, getting caught outside the map might seem like a really throw move earlier, like this is 1.5 minutes ago, but you gotta again keep in mind that SGR essentially have map hack,
Radiant's courier
and
has
Trust
been killed.
is playing with very little vision. So you do see those kind of really late game random pickoff happen much more commonly as you might expect when you have a Nightstalker on your team.
I still don't like this no refresher build on Silencer.
I definitely agree with that. Though the Lincolns definitely had a big hand in terms of helping them survive so far. Jabs earlier when he got 2-man chained, he was chained next to Silencer by the Ember Spirit, but he forced staffed himself back, and he did survive. And Lakel's did have buyback, but I think it's, I mean, you buy the force staff not for yourself, right? You buy it for Lakel.
Greedy bastards.
Being able, like, forcing Lakel to use his buyback like that is.
Oh no, ever.
Teams are trying so hard to throw.
Alright, so now it's 2 times the kills, right? Am I doing math right now? Yeah, 2 times.
Now you're correct.
Okay, yay. Reclaim my Asian glory. Look at this arrow ward. Look at this arrow ward. Reborn, please. You see it? It's in the Radiant base.
Oh, the hell is that? Is that supposed to be a ward?
It's a reborn thing.
Alright.
Model's not showing up. But Ysera with cheese now. He seems to be the guy that's getting caught out constantly. But yeah, he is the frontline tank along with Lysander. Both of them just run in, get their faces slapped around, and hoping to hell that they survive. Lakel's go! Oh no! Lakel's force him away! You really gotta force him away! Every BKB setting on now! Nice Winter's Curse! We'll keep him there for Lysander. Starts bashing on his teammate, that traitor! Dirty traitor! Now Nightstalker in trouble. Where's that Doom? They will. Oh! Missing a bit. The Glimmer Cape keeps him away from harm's way for now. Lysander, he still has that Doom. He's itching to use that one. Lakel's, does he have a slow? He does have a Hex as well. The blink forward from Lysander. If he dumps in with that Doom, he could end this game right here, right now. Lakel's, does he have anything else? Okay, well, they'll force him away. And looks like they will run away. Interesting.
I mean, they could wait it out, right? Top lane was lost. They're gonna wait out DK form. It was used. BKB just got used as well. There's no hurry. They're up 2 racks with the lanes up exposed. And they could go back to Roche as well.
I feel like this game was extended like 40 minutes extra.
Mostly due to the good plays of Trust and maybe a little bit of misplay from Reject. By the way, Chipix has also bought and used a Moonshard.
Alright.
Some
He's
nice
really
extra
farmed
attacks.
though.
Yeah. Oh, looks like this is the play, man. Does Lina have BOTs? Lina's not in this fight. They're gonna miss a lot of burst damage. No global available either. What are they? How is
No, they're gonna get Skyruff and get wiped. That's all they're gonna do. Peloson's gonna jump in from the side and stab one of them in the eye with that sword. Oh no, he's going in from the back. Peloson with this spidey sense, he finds Silencer, and there you go. Oh, double Lincoln Sphere. Easy peasy. Blocks it all. And now Lakel's in trouble. He doesn't even have a global silence. He's caught out. He's surrounded. He's wrecked. He's going down, and Lakel's forced into the middle of the bad guys. And goodbye. And good night. Boom Bell, the last one to survive there. Is anyone left? No, there's no one left. MyPro goes back to base to call GG. And that is gonna be that. 63 minutes in, we finally get a conclusion to game number 1 of the Southeast Asian Division. Look kind of shaky. I thought SGR had this, you know, just watching this game. I feel like they had it 2-0. But now, I'm not so sure for game number 2. I think Sig.Trust, if they drop something else, they could stand a chance to win.
Yeah, if their carry wasn't so squishy on the front line, right? Like, imagine if it was like Morphling or Anti-Mage, you know, 2 of Lakel's best heroes. Then I think it would have been a very different game. Silencer, every time the enemy team's BKB'd, he literally did no damage because his glaives obviously don't pierce the BKB. So, I don't know. I felt like if you just mirror that play, the play that we saw in this game, into a completely different draft, this could be a 3-game series.
Oh, we'll see. 1 hour in, so hopefully we don't fall behind schedule. We'll have to see what happens next. But for now, we're just going to hop out into game number 2. This has been an SG Rejects Game 1 victory. I'm Lysander, joined by Luminous, and we're here on Beyond the Summit, covering the Nanyang Championships. It's best of 3 for both games. We'll have one game now. One will start at 2300 SGT, so be sure to catch that as well. But for now, game number 2 coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Much love and